Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, and today we're playing Funko Fusion because the brand new Office DLC is now available. So what this new Office integration does is it gives you 4 playable characters from The Office, and it also gives you a brand new Office Cameo Level. So this is like the first DLC that actually unlocks a new level, which is really cool. So it's available for $9.99, and once you purchase it, what you're going to want to do is from the top floor of the main hub, you can come over here to this machine. It's just to the left of kind of the front door of the hub here, and you're going to hold the interact button on that, and that's going to be how you access the new Cameo DLC level. This machine has kind of changed throughout the months with all the different updates for this game. Originally it had like a password lock icon on it, and you could never interact with it, so I think originally it was maybe for cheat codes, but then they decided not to put cheat codes in the game, so now they're kind of using it for this new Cameo level. I'm not sure, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're just going to play through. Okay, so wasn't that cool? That was a really cool little cutscene inspired by the, intro of the Office show. Let's go over here to this little screen here and see what's going on. We've got Dwight, hostage situations are not a joke. Okay, millions of families suffer every year. So I ask you, what's the procedure? Today you'll find out. Experience is the best teacher. Use the surge of fear and adrenaline to sharpen your decision making, or else. Alright, and then the fire goes off the lever there, so now we can pull that and access the rest of this level. And yeah, this is the Office Cameo level, so we're playing as Michael Scott here, and he's got like a hockey stick as his melee weapon, and then his ranged weapon, look at this, is a cheese ball like launcher. Michael Scott Paper Company. And look at it, the fire rate on this thing is insane, so if you have like an unlimited ammo soda with him, I imagine he's pretty good in combat. There's no combat in this Cameo level, by the way. And over here, you can also play as Jim Halpert. Switch over to him. And look at this, there's so many references to the show. He's got this like shotgun stapler. Look at that, you can actually see the staples on the wall when I shoot it. They disappear after a few seconds, but pretty cool. And then his melee weapon is the little sign that says 6 days since last nonsense. So lots of references to the show here. Dunder Mifflin mission, statement, vision, and values. It's got the full mission statement there. You can actually read all of that too, that's really cool. So yeah, you only get these 2 playable characters right now, but there are 2 more. You can play as Pam and Dwight, but we'll get into that after we finish the level. Look at that, there's the logo. And look at this, it's literally just a Funko recreation of The Office with the exact layout from the show and everything. So cool. And so there's no combat, so it's all just kind of puzzle solving. And this is a pretty short Cameo level, by the way. Oh gosh. Got a character falling out, look at that. You can actually see, under his head, you can see like the little Funko copyright information. That's so funny how they have that in all the character models in this game. So if you head in here, there's going to be all this little paper mache on the wall, so we have to shoot these in order. And once we do that, it gives us a little fuse that we can put in here, which is going to give us access to a blue mold machine, which is the only one in this level, I believe. There's no green or red mold machines because there's no combat, so you can't lose any health. You got pizza, Happy B-Day Kelly, AA Arm Challenge. I'm not familiar with all of this. I've seen quite a few episodes of the show, but I'm not like, an Office super fan, so I'm not going to pick up on all the different references. But okay, so now that we have the blue mold machine, you'll notice over here that there's something cooking in here, and it requires a gas canister. So what we're going to do is head over here to the blue mold machine and mold a little gas canister here, which are available for free. And so we're going to pick this up and carry it right over here, insert it into the heater here, and look at this. Just wait a few seconds. And look at that. Basically what we're trying to do here is get up into the ceiling, which is pretty cool. And you will notice there's like these little, there's these little post-it notes that kind of show you which gadget you should be using next. Look at all these little pictures on the wall. So many references to the show. Someone's playing solitaire there on the desk. Oh, dude, it's so funny, man. There's probably so many Easter eggs that are just going over my head right now. What is that on the wall? Actually, this comes into play later if I remember correctly. There is a time limit, by the way. If you look at the top right, there's like a 20-minute or so time limit. But it shouldn't take you that long. It's pretty easy if you're familiar with this game at all. Alright, so it's showing us what we need. We need a bounce pad. So let's go ahead and mold one of those. Pick this up and take it on over there. Put it right where that explosion is. And boom, we are up here. Let's grab that vinyl. And so if we head over here, there's a fan blocking our path. So what we need to do is head over here to the other side. Crime Aid. Guessing that's another reference. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, isn't that portrait like in Jim and Pam's house? I feel like I recognize that from the show. Alright, let's continue on. What is that? United States Schneider William Charles? Oh yeah, he's one of the characters. I recognize him. It's so funny, dude. So many cool things. Dwight versus computer 994968. Got a little flip phone there. Playing music. Brian. Wait, which character is Brian? How did he die? What? Not sure what that's referencing. Alright, so we're going to shoot this little computer motherboard here, whatever that is. And that's going to destroy that fan. So now we can go back on the other side. And we can get into this area and fall right down into Michael's office. And look who it is. Here, take my key card. I'd help, but I'm really busy with real work. So there's the key card. And we actually have to shoot off the lock here. And notice there is a battery charging station in here. That'll come in handy in just a second. We're going to head over here and use the key card to access this office room. And here is where we need the battery to power up this CCTV camera. There's a little basketball hoop. What is that? The Funko Tribune Scranton Strangler strikes again, I should say. That almost looks like the Hot Fuzz world there. Looks very similar. Alright, so yeah, we need a battery. So let's head over here to the blue mold machine and mold ourselves a battery. And remember, in Michael's office, there is a battery charging station. Let's go ahead and use that. Look at that little Dundee Award. Great Scott, world's best boss. Dude, there's so many funny references here. This is like the reference king of levels, man. There's just so many references. Alright, let's put this in. And now we can use the CCTV camera. And if we head over here, this is that thing I was looking at earlier. We can interact with this and follow this little power line all the way over to the printer. Alright, so now that little lever that's next to the printer can now be pulled. And let's see what happens. Got a bunch of pictures of Dwight's face coming out. Okay. And whoa, it just exploded. And we unlocked the next room. Here you can see it's showing the Battlestar Galactica sentry turret. Oh, so that's what we need to use there. If we head back here, is there anything? No, we just have the girls' bathroom. Look how the bathroom has like a couch. It's kind of funny. I guess it's like that in the show, I assume. I don't know. Again, I'm not like a super fan of the show to where I'd pick up on all these things. And here is a little wheel, which we're going to need later. But first we need to go ahead and mold one of those sentry turrets. Let's go ahead and do that. So lots of usage of the different abilities. So now that we have this, we can place this down. Shoot this little target. Just going to open up this room. And we can put the steering wheel down, rotate the pipe. That's going to put out the fire, and now we get to access this final area. So again, we're already almost done with the level. It's a pretty short one. And here you can see there's another battery that we need, and we basically need to connect up all these power lines. So I'm going to switch over to Michael for this because changing over those power lines with a shotgun character just takes forever. So using Michael's full auto cheese puff shooter is going to be much easier. So let's head over here. And so yeah, look how very quickly we can rotate these little power lines. Again, with the shotgun, it's like boom, boom, boom every time you're trying to rotate it, and it just takes all day. Alright, there we go. It's all lined up, and now we can go ahead and get another battery. You can just use the one that's over here since it's already charged up and everything. And we're going to plug that into place. And so now that that's all plugged up, we can head over here and activate this computer. And this is pretty much going to end off the cameo level. So you get this little Dwight buck here. What's that say? Motivational tool? I guess that's from the show. I don't know if I've seen that episode. So we're going to pick this up, take it back here to the main office room, and deposit it into this little machine. Schrute. What does that say? Schrute Farms? Or no, Schrute Farms. That makes sense. Dwight Schrute. And now that we have the fun coin, we are good to go for the end of the level. Let's look at, see if we can find any Easter eggs here before we end it. We have Dunder Mifflin Hate Ball. We call it Hate Ball because of how much Angela hates it. Lots of little things here, man. So much detail here. Do you whoopee? Ending quarterly sales. Wow. Andy and Jim are above Dwight. That's funny. Alright. So now that we did all that, let's go ahead and plug in the fun coin here. Or the fun key, I should say. And there's Dwight. You cannot save someone when undergoing fear. You must vanquish fear. And we have a bunch of vending machines there. Look at, why is his name tag Funko 1010? Oh, so much funny stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and end things off. And here you can see upon completing the level, you do unlock some new Alright guys, that was the Office integration here in Funko Fusion. So yeah, pretty short level. You can definitely do that one in under 10 minutes. You know, I was taking my time with it. If you're speed running it, I'm sure you could do it in under 5. So let me show off all of these different skins that you get with the game. So these Office characters are going to be up here on the DLC shelf here at the top. So up first here we have Dwight Schrute. Somewhere between a snake and a mongoose and a panther. Deliver some swift Schrute family justice and be glad he's not deranged. Remember, even when they're down, shoot again just to make sure they're really dead, preferably the eyes. The eyes are the groin of the head. And he doesn't have any abilities. He's got pretty much medium stats on everything. But his variants here, so he's got the regular version. He's got the elf version, which you unlock from completing the level that we just did. Then we have the blonde version. And then we have the pumpkin head version, which you need 500 fun coins for that, so you will need to play the co-op mode to unlock that skin. So let's go ahead and play as him for a little bit, see what his weapons are. So he's got like a little mop as his melee weapon, and then what is he shooting out? I don't know what that's in reference to. What is he? Is he shooting out some sort of fruit? I guess it's from the Schrute Farms. It's got a decent fire rate. It seems pretty accurate as well, so very cool. Dwight Schrute. Let's see his charged attack. Okay, he does the ground slam. Okay. Very cool. Alright, let's switch over to the next character, which is going to be Jim Halpert. We already showed him off a little bit. He's got medium speed, a little bit low stamina, but he's got good health. No abilities. And let's see his variants. He's got the festive variant, so he's just got a Santa Claus hat on. A little bit different of a tie there, too. So you unlock that by completing the level. He's got the book variant. Just this book on his face. Otherwise, it's the same, so that's kind of a easy skin to make, I feel like. And the last one is the Art Series one. Look at that. So that one you will need to get 500 fun coins from the co-op mode. And let me read his description. Don't let this mild-mannered sales rep fool you. He can move your desk in an instant or bake your stapler into jello before you know it. He'll fold his enemies like an origami practicing bear. Bears eat beets, bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Alright, that's pretty cool that they reference Battlestar Galactica from the show, and then that's also in this game, so pretty cool. Next up here we have Michael Scott, the title character himself. It's happening, time to turn tables on your enemies with the world's best boss. Just keep shooting because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Your choice is whether to play as Michael, what's it say? And it isn't hard. That's what. Alright. He's got no abilities. And look at all these. He's got Prison Mike, so that's a fun coin one, so you'll have to play the co-op mode for that one. He's got Classy Santa, which you get from completing the cameo level, and that's it. So he's only got 3 skins. And so we already pretty much showed off his abilities. So that's that. And then the last character here is Pam Beesley. She's got really good speed. This administrator or something of whooping when it calls for it. Proud owner of the whitest sneakers, Dundee. And you can never take that away from her. She's not one to be missed. Choose her before closing time. No abilities. So none of these characters have any special abilities, unfortunately. So she's got the standard skin, the holiday skin, which you get from completing the level, and then the cat skin, which you have to unlock with 500 fun coins from the co-op mode. So let's go ahead and check her out. Look how her feet are kind of pigeon-toed. That's kind of funny. And so she's got some sort of a paintbrush gun here. Whoa. Dude, the fire rate on this thing is insane. Dude, the ranged weapons on these Office characters seem really good, especially if you have like an unlimited ammo soda. And then her melee weapon is an umbrella. That's her ground slam. That's her charge attack. Okay, so that is going to be everybody. So guys, that is the Office integration here in Funko Fusion. It's available for $10. I think it's a really good deal. You're getting 4 characters, several different variants, and of course a short little level there to go along with it. So let me know what you think about this new DLC. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if not. Subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.